Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Now, here's Fournier. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Sexton against Fournier. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Gordon the pass to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block. Something he's worked hard to improve on.
Osman the pass to Garland. Now here's Sexton. It's over Fournier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Evan Fournier. This is his first free throw of the game.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And stolen by Fournier. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Fultz. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Left side, Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon. What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. Fournier gets a wide open look. Up again. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Sexton trying to break free. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. Gordon the pass to Isaac. Over in the corner, Fultz. Once again off the mark, Orlando. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Love dishes to Drummond. Shoots over Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And Orlando making a change here. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Bamba finds Gordon. Back to Bamba. Gordon with it. Passes it to Augustine. The 3 ball. The Magic again can't hit. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
What a pretty looking catch and shoot situation. DJ Augustine.
Pass to Windler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
man. Can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Ennis passes to Bamba. To the paint. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Here's Drummond. Bamba with the block. And he's able to get it back. And Nance kicks to Garland. And there's the feed to Drummond.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Ross dishes to Augustine. Back to Ennis. Pass to Ross. Down low. Here's Gordon. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh! Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so it's Orlando. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the three. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Fires the three. And Bamba pulls it down. Magic leading by 7. Count the basket.
Well, the decision-making getting better with more repetition. Mo Bamba starting to feel out the defense.
And here's Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Thompson right side. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Gordon. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Gordon's got 8 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And then slams it in.
What I love about Larry Nance Jr. is he doesn't need the ball to be effective, but when he does get the ball, he shoots with high percentage.
Here's Gordon. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Nance, and then slams it in.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Here's Thompson. Bamba with the block. Gordon the pass to Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter Williams can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 7. The pass to Windler. Count that one.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Bamba dishes to Ennis. Inside. Gordon finds Bamba, and the layup's good off the glass. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
On the wing, Gordon. Right wing. Bamba passes to Ross. Back to Bamba. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's 8 points for Mohamed Bamba.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You could see how long Thompson's arms are when he goes up to finish that alley-oop.
Passes it to Carter Williams. Here's Gordon. It's good. The assist that time for Menace. Gordon's got 12.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, how about the ability of Mo Bamba to sprint the floor? Nicely done to get out in transition.
Porter kicks to Nance. Back to Porter. Pass to Thompson. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Knocks it loose. Porter with the steal. Nance in the high post. Pass to Windler. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ennis passes to Ross. He lobs it up. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Oh, Nance in position.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Porter with the steal. Garland the pass to Nance. Can't get it to fall.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And that concludes the first half. Orlando out in front. They're up by 9. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to the first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 12 points, 3 assists. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Love's got his first basket.
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
The pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. To the middle. Love kicks to Drummond. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. He feeds it to Sexton. And stolen by Fournier. An even 3-on-3 break. Orlando moving the ball around. Isaac up top. Back to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot. Fultz has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Love outside. Down low. And Drummond throws it down.
just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Passes it to Fournier. Kicks it to Fultz. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. And Porter subbed in for Garland. And a change for the Magic. DJ Augustine's checked in for Gordon. Fournier passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Osman. Off target with his three. Magic leading by 5. Right side Fournier. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. And Cleveland the other way now. Love inside. He's covered by Isaac. Porter against Fultz. They double team Love. Here's Porter. Feeds it to Thompson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Fultz. Isaac kicks to Fultz. For 3, Fournier. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter with it. Now guarded by Fultz.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Back to Fultz. Inside, Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Augustine against Sexton. Here's Thompson. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Fournier finds Fultz. Isaac with the ball. Here's Augustine. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Zizic out there with Nance. Then it's Porter. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Sexton in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Orlando leading. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Ross. That's 10 points for Vucevic.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Here's Augustine. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Sexton. Makes it off the glass.
And Kyle Collin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Out to the right wing. Fournier for three. Sinks the triple. Fournier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Augustine with the steal. Pass to Vucevic. And Augustine kicks to Aminu. It's Fournier on the wing. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Vucevic in position, and Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Zizic passes to Sexton. Zizic kicks to Sexton. Fires from deep. Vucevic with the rebound. Orlando leading by 6. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Porter passes to Nance. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And that one's good by Porter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And Aminu kicks to Augustine. Magic moving the ball around. Fournier for three. Vucevic. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 8.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Fournier finds Ross. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Exum comes in for Ante Zizic. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Sexton. The Magic also changing it up. Gordon's checked in for Aminu. Isaac comes in for Fournier. And it's Fulton for Augustine.
Larry Nance, unafraid of a level of physicality. You love the confidence this guy is playing with.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Nance. Osman comes in for Kevin Porter. And it's Garland in for Dante Exum. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Ross. And he converts the layup. Ross has got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Over to the wing. Fultz the pass to Gordon. He kicks to Ross. Fultz dishes to Ross. Back to Fultz. At the top of the key, Gordon. Rebound by Dellavedova.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And here's Love for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mohamed Bamba.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Bamba's shot is off. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on a comeback.
Gordon kicks to Fultz. Ross with a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good. So the Magic win it and in the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
What was the defense doing? Up next, we have Johnny Boy 2-1-2. Defenders playing him tight, and they look trapped. But wait, pulls off the Houdini act to escape the coverage and throw down the wicked slam. Dang, Johnny Boy, where'd you learn to play ball like that?
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, it's the NBA Live on 2K. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3.
Here we go.
Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
A credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
And the basket by Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Porter kicks to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Fournier finds Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Magic moving the ball around. It's 2-on-1. Jumps up. And Levine throws it down.
And it was White who started the break. I mean, the steal and a nifty first pass.
Isaac passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside, Markkanen. It's Carter, high post. Vucevic on him. Porter kicks to White. To the paint. Here's Carter. Orlando grabs the miss.
Now their first miss after a perfect 4-for-4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
On the wing, Isaac. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Carter, the pass to Levine. Carter with it. Pass to Levine.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
To the inside. Here's Fultz. Fournier passes to Gordon. Stolen by Levine. White with it. Isaac picks him up. Pass to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And Porter comes to help. Here's Vucevic. Buries it down low. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. He kicks it to Fultz. To the paint. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
White against Vucevic. They double him with Vucevic. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. And again, Chicago. No good. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot two. It's on Markelle Fultz. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Bamba's shot is off.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Cornette kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Hutchison. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And the touch from Markkanen there. I like how he keeps his body control on these tricky buckets.
To the left side wing. Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one misses.
And sort of known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
A good. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out,
you know, we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team, like I said.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
We've got DJ Augustine. Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Carter Williams in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Every basket's a big one.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Ross with the steal. Now Carter Williams still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hutchison passes to Cornette. Rebound by the Magic. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Bamba. No good. Chicago trailing here. Hutchison passes to Dunn. Now the pass to Cornette. Back to Dunn. The three. No good that time. And Orlando will come the other way. Down low. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Pass to Satoransky. Launches a three. And again, no good by Chicago. Orlando leading by 4.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Here's Carter Williams, and he lays it straight in. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Done outside. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And Craig, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Bulls also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Valentine, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Craig, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. LaVine can't hit.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Volts kicks to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Volts. Vucevic has got 6. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. LaVine deciding where to go with it. Pass to White. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Back to Fultz. Inside, here's Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Clock at 4. Tries again. Tries a 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. White, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Here's Valentine, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their biggest deficit was 6 points. And
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bulls trail by 7.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hop.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. And so LaVine nails both of them. Orlando leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. It's deflected.
Well, a step in the right direction. Markkanen must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense. His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Here's LaVine. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Gordon finds Fultz. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's LaVine, and then LaVine with the jam.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
Outside Fournier. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Stolen by Markkanen. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. And the layup is good. And the Magic lead by 3.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Passes to LaVine. Gets a hand on it. Vucevic with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Fournier. It's not going to go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Releases to the paint. Outside LaVine. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. LaVine's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The pass to Fultz, and here is Isaac. Pass to Fournier. He dishes it to Vucevic. A shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Carter. Down low for the lead. And LaVine lays it in. And that's now 18 points for Zach LaVine.
Oh, looking calm and composed in the paint. LaVine is superb at capitalizing from these spots.
Fultz finds Fournier. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Satoransky against Augustine. Kicks to Bamba. Clock at 6. Good defensive work there by Young. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
So it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. A 2-point game.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine against Carter Williams. They get it again.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Augustine in the corner. From deep. They get it back. Ross kicks to Ennis. The feed to Bamba. Goes back up. That shot off. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Fournier in at the small forward position. Here's Harrison, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Orlando trailing here. Gordon dishes to Ross. Gordon the pass to Bamba. Porter against Fournier. Gordon kicks to Carter Williams. Over Young. That one a little long. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Porter in the corner. Pass to Cornette. Shoots over Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
So for the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Valentine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. To the inside, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac's checked in for Fournier. Chicago also making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Luke Cornette. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Young. Well, Orlando shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Valentine wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Isaac outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And Chicago shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Porter. Good on the shot. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Here's Gordon. They get it back. Vucevic the pass to Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one. Passes it to Valentine. On the wing, Porter. Carter, the pass to Valentine. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. It's deflected. It's stolen by Vucevic and stolen by Valentine. And then Carter with the dunk.
The fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. There's the pass to Gordon. The dish now to Vucevic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Porter against Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead.
Each season, Porter seems to improve. It's just something about his game. He's a versatile player who wants to be great.
And the Magic making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Zach LaVine's checked in for Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Oh, I mean, what a time to turn it over. I mean, if this game doesn't go their way, we're going to look back on that one.
Outside Fournier. Back to Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possession. And turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
It's Carter, high post. Outside, LaVine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
And because of his skill set, LaVine often puts the defense in tight spots. I mean, you have to be careful guarding.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Gordon inside. Harkening on him. Vucevic. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, LaVine. It's White on the wing. Pass to LaVine. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. LaVine's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. Kicks it out to Gordon. Feeds it to Vucevic.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Out to the wing. The 3 off target. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg.
last but not least, let's go to extra video. Looking for some points on the break, and they execute the give and go to perfection. A no-look alley-oop to a one-handed throwdown? What kind of supplements are they taking?
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matches. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Levine finds Carter.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Levine against Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. The open look here for Sexton. Offline with his 3. Now the Bulls with it. Here's White, and White slams it in.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Here's Drummond. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Carter. Levine with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Carter left side. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Here's White. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi always showing up here to compete.
And here is Garland. After the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Stolen by Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And Levine plays defense really with a chip on his shoulder. He's heard all the critics who get on him about his D, and he wants to prove them wrong.
Now here's Love. Over Markkanen. Love can't hit. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Porter against Sexton. Levine kicks to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The pass to Garland. Sexton for 3. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Outside Porter. Pass to Carter. Knocked away. Stolen by Garland. Wallace with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Osman. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
White the pass to Markkanen. Porter outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So they take the lead.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Now here's Levine. He has 5. And then Carter with the jam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Here's Drummond. 1:05 left here in the opening quarter. Love wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Markkanen down low. Good on the bucket. Carter's got 6.
And he's got such a great touch and feel
around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
To the middle. Drummond passes to Love. Back to Drummond. Now Garland. No points in the game yet for him. Stolen by Markkanen. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Pass to Hutchison. Puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porter in the corner. With 2 seconds left, he takes it up and lays it in.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Young. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Dunn. And it's Cornett in at the 5 spot. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Thompson, and he banks in the layup.
That's where TT does a lot of his damage. Foul line down.
Now the Bulls with it. Now here's Satoransky. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Young from the arc. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Shaquille Harris comes in for Satoransky. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Windler. He can't hit that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Dunn kicks to Cornett. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
Floats one up. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Dunn to the right side. Here's Cornett. Young pass to Dunn. There's the dish to Valentine. And here's Young, covered by Nance. Got a piece of it. The dive for the ball. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. There's Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
And Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
To the inside, Cornette. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Osman. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Cornette kicks to White. 1:15 left in the first half. And stolen by Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up. There's Garland. Drops in the layup for 2. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Valentine. White the pass to Cornette. Valentine kicks to White. Drains it from beyond the arc. White's got 5.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Count it, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young pass to Cornette. Love grabs the board.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Harrison kicks to White. And the pass to Cornette. Young outside for the 3. Another 3 for Chicago. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to 6 title moves, even though the last one. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Asman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Drummond in at the 5. And here's White following the 3-pointer by Kevin Love. Markkanen against Love. Here's Carter. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Sexton, the pass to Love. To the paint. Drummond finds Love. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
In his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
So it's Chicago now. Chicago leading by 3. It's White on the wing. Back to Porter. Picked off in midair. And here's the fast break for the finish, and finished off by Porter.
The Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, Levine. Porter kicks to White. Feeds to Carter. And it's sent back by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Sexton dishes to Drummond. To the wing on the left. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Satoransky comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's done in for Kobe White. The Bulls shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Young comes in for Carter. And it's Valentine in for Zach LaVine. A switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Valentine for 3. The shot off that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Passes to Windler. On the wing, Thompson. Down low. And here's Exum. 1:32 left to play in the third. Dellavedova from outside. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. .125 left here in the third quarter. Dunn up top. Covered by Nance. Stolen by Dellavedova. They push it up 4 on 3. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Kicks it to Exum. Pass to Windler. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Young will bring it up for the Bulls. Satoransky the pass to Young. Now Valentine. It's stolen by Nance. And Exum with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Exum.
The hands, the anticipation. Nance Jr., a great job there. Reaching out, tapping that ball away for the steal.
Satoransky the pass to Young. Back to Satoransky. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And finished off by Exum.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Up top, Dellavedova. Thompson, high post. Out to Nance. He dishes it to Exum. Second shot opportunity. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 4. And coming up is... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Thomas Satoransky. He's out there with Dunn. Wendell Carter is out there with Harrison. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forwards position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Windler, the pass to Garland. To the middle. Here's Porter. Harrison with the rebound.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Here's Hutchison. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Dunn looking over the floor. Carter left side. Pass to Hutchison. And here's Carter. He's covered by Thompson. Tipped away. Stolen by Garland. Here's Nance. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Exum, he's... Oh, that was something else!
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Back to Osman. Drummond working against Carter. Yep, it counts. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Exum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, trying to develop his all-around game when Larry Nance Jr. moves it like this, and he sees it, he can make everybody better.
Carter kicks to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Levine can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Osman. White covering and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first one falls. And so he hits both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And finished off by Porter.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Drummond finds Nance. A second chance effort. And it's Drummond missing. Bulls trail by 5. Here's White. And White slams it in.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly has for White.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And finished off by Exum.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Levine inside the three-point line. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Well, the coaching staff loves to see that. Larry Nance Jr. converting on a very difficult attempt.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7, and it's White missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Porter kicks to White. Markkanen passes to Levine. And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 15-6 run. Inside, Dellavedova. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The Australian-born Matthew Dellavedova, another success story from the land down under.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Nance, and it's Sexton in for Jetty Osman. Bulls trail by 11. The pass to Levine. Over to the left wing. Outside, White. To the paint. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Takes the 3. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote. Yeah, easy call.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Dante Exum. 2 shots.
That one is off. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And he sinks the second.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Passes it to Hutchison. Here's Gafford. Stolen by Exum. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dellavedova finds Exum. Launches it. Cleveland gets it back. Thompson outside. Drummond trying to get himself free. Out to Thompson. Pass to Dellavedova. From deep. He can't get it to go. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
I want some. Not that I would ever need any, but I mean, you know. Now, vote for your top play of the week. And I know you want your highlights to be featured in a future episode, so make sure to submit your best plays to social media.
We're the land of the free.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And it's Vucevic missing. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Isaac kicks to Fournier. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Gordon. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. Fast break, here we go. And it goes down 2 points. Drummond's got his second basket.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now here's Fournier outside Gordon. Over in the corner, Fultz. Down low. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Isaac with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fournier's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now here's Isaac. Pass to Gordon. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
It's Drummond, high post. Back to Sexton. And Garland has it in the corner. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Now here's Vucevic. The putback, and Isaac stays with it.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Sexton the pass to Love. And Love throws it down.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. And the pass to Fournier. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Sexton. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic trail by 9. Isaac with the ball. And it's Osman with the rebound. One-on-one fast break. Here's Sexton. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Drummond in the post. Vucevic on him. The open look here for Sexton. Misses the 3. Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Pass to Fournier and stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland kicks to Love. Passes it to Sexton. Lets it go with a 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. Sexton's got 12 points in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Inside. Looking to end the run. Back to Ennis. Over Nance. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Orlando, Ennis out there with Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Augustine in at the 1. Kept alive. Ross passes to Augustine. Ross kicks to Augustine. Ross dishes to Augustine. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ross with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Porter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Magic trail by 12.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of it.
Here's Bamba. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to Ross. And here's Augustine. Back to Ross from outside the arc. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Garland the pass to Thompson. To the left side wing. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen by Bamba.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance outside. Now here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Here's Thompson. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
To the wing right side. Back to Augustine. Kicks it to Bamba from 15 feet away, and too long on the shot.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Nance finds Porter. Out to Thompson. Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 1:29 left now here in the second. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
There's the pass to Porter. Back to Thompson. 7-foot shot. That's good on the jump shot. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Ross passes to Carter Williams. Here's Bamba. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got his first points of the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Bamba kicks to Ross. Back to Bamba. Windler with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Thompson dishes to Porter. Pass to Windler. Right wing. Thompson inside. He's guarded by Ross. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Isaac finds Fournier. Sinks that one from the post.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Out left to the wing. To the middle. Isaac with the steal. It'll count. And so it's Cleveland. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 12 points and 2 assists. And
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Thompson in at the point guard position. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
The wide open look here for Garland. Vucevic with the rebound. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 13-point game. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Passes it to Fultz. Here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got 4 this quarter.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. Here's Drummond, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
He gets that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Fournier dishes to Fultz. And Vucevic throws it down.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
And it's Gordon missing. The Cavaliers leading by 13. The shot by Sexton, no good. Gordon against Drummond, and it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Vucevic.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Cranes the three-pointer. 11 points for Evan Fournier.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Outside Gordon. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The tray. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic trail by 12. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 8 points.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Love outside. Sexton finds Drummond. Out to the wing. Pass to Sexton. From downtown. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one. Love right side. Back to Sexton. The pass to Garland. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ross and Gordon are the wings. Vucevic is out there with Bamba. And it's Fultz in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Ross. No good from outside. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for Cleveland. Dellavedova, that's good.
And Dellavedova, although not that quick enough to get him down the floor because he outworks everybody and led to the opportunity to score.
And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Knocked loose. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket. That's a credit to his body control.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. To the inside, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Ross dishes to Gordon. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Here's Porter, and it's sent back by Isaac. Passes it to Gordon. Back to Bamba. Here's Augustine. Pass to Isaac. To the paint. The feed to Gordon. He kicks it to Ross. Dives for it. The Magic again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And Thompson kicks to Exum. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Nance. Porter passes to Nance. And here is Dellavedova. And stolen by Gordon. Bamba inside. Defended by Dellavedova. Nice shot there by Bamba.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
Bamba with the block. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Here's Dellavedova, and it's blocked by Gordon. And Augustine with a clear path to the hoop. And it's all evened up. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hockey. The way they come up with the steals, the way they harass the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking the lead.
For the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Here's Osman. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Fournier in the corner. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And, you know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
And the dunk by Love.
Embracing the spotlight. Love is a premier talent who welcomes the chance to connect in the clutch.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Gordon. Fournier in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Sexton for three. Buries it from outside.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Gordon kicks to Vucevic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Off target from outside. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And Love once had a 30-30 game as a member of the Timberwolves. The guy is a force.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
It's not easy to impress me, so you better bring the heat. 2KMC out.
The NBA Finals are underway, and while I'm so excited, I'm a little bit upset because that means basketball.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see how the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. No good on the triple. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Gordon with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Markkanen against Gordon. Markkanen dishes to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. That one, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. And stolen by White. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Isaac with some nice D.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Porter with the steal. Carter outside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Inside. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Up top, Fournier. There's the triple. No good that time. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. It's good.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Isaac passes to Gordon. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Gordon's running. Tries again. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 6.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
Levine for 3. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Gordon the pass to Vucevic. And he gets it to go. Vucevic has got his 2nd bucket of the night. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Now here's Vucevic. He kicks it to Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Doesn't go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. There's the lob to Carter. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Down low, Porter with the steal. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, stolen by Gordon. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. It's tipped. And Levine throws it down.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Fultz against White. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Outside Fournier. Gordon, the pass to Fournier with one on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no...
It's all tied in Chicago. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, we got Young, Satoransky there with Chris Dunn, and it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. And Satoransky kicks to Young. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Cornette. In close, he hits it. Cornette's got his first bucket in this one.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
And that one is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison, and it's Harrison in for Chris Dunn.
You have to be ready to receive when Satoransky has the ball. Shows excellent vision.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Harrison passes to Young. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Gordon comes in for Ennis, and Isaac subbed in for Augustine. Isaac kicks to Ross. It's blocked. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Satoransky, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lowry Marketing comes in for Young. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Harrison passes to Carter. And it's sent back by Isaac. And he recovers it. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Gordon. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Deflects the pass. One-on-one here. Here's Fournier. The offensive rebound.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Harrison kicks to Valentine. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Fultz looking around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harrison. Passes to Valentine. To halt the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jonathan Isaac. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Good on both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Fournier. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 12 points, 2. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Fultz finds Isaac. Right side, Gordon. Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine with the ball. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Outside, Fournier takes a three with the tip, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Fultz. And the three off target.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Carter kicks to Porter. Carter. And Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got 6.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Vucevic and Orlando again with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Levine double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here are the Magic now. Vucevic the pass to Gordon.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen, and Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. The Magic also changing it up. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Young against Bamba. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Bamba. Vucevic has got 8 points here in this quarter. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
No good from Ross. Bulls trail by 11. Levine finds Satoransky. Stolen by Bamba. Vucevic against Young. Vucevic the pass to Bamba. For 3, Ross. Second chance shot. Bamba's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. Kicks it out to Gordon. To the middle. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 10 points in just the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Young. Denzel Valentine comes in for Porter. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for Satoransky. Ennis, he's checked in for Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Gordon.
Really good at getting down the floor. When Bamba is hustling, good things often happen in transition.
Pass to Harrison. Here's Cornett. Shoots over Bamba. Goes back up, and it's blocked.
And for a point guard, MCW gets his share of block shots.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ross, that's good.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Carter Williams finds Augustine. To the wing on the left. Now here's Ennis. Augustine passes to Bamba. From the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bamba's got 4 this quarter.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
And so it's Orlando riding a... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bulls trail by 15. They've got Dunn. Harrison out there with Markkanen. Then there's Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Harrison. Orlando also making some changes. Fournier comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is sub in for Carter Williams. Now the pass to Ennis. Bamba in the high post. To the paint. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Bamba's got 9 points here in the second half.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot.
Hutchison passes to Markkanen. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did, too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Isaac outside. Bamba dishes to Fournier. Here's Fultz. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Back to Isaac. To the left wing. Fultz, the pass to Bamba. 4 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Markkanen finds Carter, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Orlando leading by 22. To the inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Carter. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Over to the left wing. Here's Ennis. Markkanen pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Levine subbed in for Dunn. Great positioning on the putback.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mohamed Bamba.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's Carter. That one doesn't go. Gordon with the defensive effort. Isaac left side. Pass to Fournier for three. Orlando gets it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards. Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And White kicks to Porter. Back to Markkanen. This one for three. Vucevic with the rebound. For three, Fournier. The shot, no good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
This week on 2K TV, we're getting you.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now here is Carter. It's White on the wing. Levine passes to White. Just 5 to shoot. And it's off the back rim. No good. White against Sexton. Here's Garland. A three-pointer off the mark. Carter against Love. Kicks it out to Markkanen. White the pass to Carter. Stolen by Garland. And they're pushing it up. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break. Sexton's got the game going here with the first basket for the Cavs.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And it's Carter missing.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And it's Love penetrating. And a missed layup. For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And a wide open look for Porter. And the Bulls with another miss.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Love kicks to Garland. Here's Osman. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had. The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
For 3, Levine drills the three-pointer.
Well, Zach LaVine's athleticism and high release point make it very difficult to contest shots.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time. It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen, and Satoransky subbed in for White. Now here's Levine. The kick out to Porter. To the middle. Cornett passes to Young to the right side. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Levine for 3. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And finished off by Porter.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Zach LaVine. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Thompson outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A phenomenal initiative from Thompson. Even when the D bodies this guy up, incredibly strong, allowing him to brush the contact off.
Here's Cornett. Off target with the jump hook. To the paint. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Here's Hutchison. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
The very definition of a high flyer. Larry Nance, my goodness.
Now, here's Dunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hutchison's shot is off. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Young, right side. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Chris Dunn, Harrison out there with Valentine, and it's Hutchinson in at the 4-man position. Now here's Nance. Just 2 to shoot. There's Porter with the 3. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Harrison kicks to Valentine. Back to Harrison. Here's Dunn. And not sure what he was thinking there. And here comes the break. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Stolen by Thompson. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. On up the court. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Markkanen dishes to White. Poke loose and stolen by Sexton. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break, and Drummond throws it down.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Markkanen passes to Harrison. Over Drummond. Cavaliers with the rebound, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bulls. Lean comes in for Harrison. Sexton dishes to Porter. Takes the 3. And it's Osman missing. Bulls trail by 14. Carter finds Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Porter passes to Love. Here's Osman. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. Sexton with it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Down by 12. Out to White. Porter in the corner. Levine wide open. Off target from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland. Bulls have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's White. And Levine launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Sexton. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And White kicks to Porter. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White. Here's Garland. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The shot by Sexton, no good. Chicago's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Young trying to break free. Levine, good.
Well, this guy's a tremendously fast athlete. Levine excels in transition.
Levine against Sexton. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Drummond.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Porter finds Levine. Pass to Satoransky. Porter outside. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Garland with it. Now defended by Levine. Here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Off target with his three. Bulls trail by 16.
Block. Side out.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Dunn, wide open, he fires, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Windler, the pass to Osman. Here's Garland. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what you...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Sexton. And it's Porter in at the small forward. And Sexton slams it in.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Unhindered, going all the way. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Porter finds Markkanen. Back to Porter. Here's the three. And it's White missing. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Pass to Dellavedova. Right side, Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in, then for the Bulls. Valentine comes in for Porter. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Levine. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Exum, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Colin Sexton. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closely. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pushing it up. Dellavedova, that's good. Dellavedova's got his first points in this one.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Porter in the corner. Cleveland moving the ball around. The pass to Nance. The three. Valentine grabs the board. Back to Thompson. Nance outside. Now here's Exum. Tight defense on him. Cleveland gets it back. Thompson dishes to Exum. Oh, Nance in position. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Dante Exum. Love comes in for Nance. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. Chicago also making some changes. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Harrison. And it's done in for Kobe White.
You can see how long Thompson's arms are when he goes up to finish that alley-oop.
Young passes to Cornette. Good D by Love. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. And Satoransky's subbed in for Denzel Valentine. Now here's Thompson. And Garland has it in the corner. Passes to Drummond. And Garland has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. Dunn looking over the floor. The shot missing. Good D by Drummond.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Offensive rebound. Tristan Thompson. He's been the guy making things happen for Cleveland. Between his points and his rebounds. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the 1 spot. Carter hits them both.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him. Yeah, the defender all over.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's Drummond, and that comes off the assist by Exum. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And the jam by Levine.
Well, one of the things you think about immediately with Zach LaVine is his gifted, incredible athleticism. Shows it off there.
Exum passes to Drummond. Count that bucket.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Up against Markkanen. Pass to Exum. Pass to Osman. Love outside. Shoots over Markkanen. No good on that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Levine with it. Picked up by Love. And Levine. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
And the pass to Drummond. Garland with it. Love right side. Shoots over Markkanen. Passes it to Garland. Drummond with it. Defended by Carter. And it's Drummond missing. Bulls trail by 15. Left side, Porter. Kick out to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. There's the lob to Carter. The shot will not fall.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Kick out to Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Colin Sexton in for Dante Exum. And Chicago also making a switch. Satoransky's checked in for Kobe White. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Levine can't hit. Cleveland leading by 17. Love finds Porter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
That's tipped. Markkanen passes to Carter. For 3, Levine. They grab their own miss. He dishes it to Markkanen. Inside. Pass to Satoransky. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Drummond.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And here are the Cavaliers. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Pass to Dellavedova. Misses the wing J. Here's Gafford. Good on the 7-footer. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here is Dellavedova. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.